What if you are trapped in a secret government lab, wires in your head, and you are deep down in a dark water tank? And the scientists were trying to unleash the hidden power of your brain that was never meant to be unlocked. Well, it sounds like Stranger Things, right? But except this part was real. Stranger Things didn't come only from imagination. It was inspired by real classified experiment that the world should not know. The real experiment 1, MK Ultra, a secret CIA program where the scientists tested LSD, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and the mind control techniques on volunteers. And sometimes those people who didn't even volunteer. This is where the inspiration of character 11 came from, a child trained for cyclic abilities. Real experiment number 2, the sensory deprivation tanks. Well, in the show, the 11 seems to have a cold bath in a tank where it's got its psychic abilities, right? In real, the sensory deprivation chambers were used to explore altered consciousness, remote viewing, and the deep brain access. Your brain were cut off from the senses and behave shockingly like hallucination, telepathic illusions, and the hyper imaginations. And finally, the real experiment 3, Project Stargate. Well, study says a US intelligence program that studied remote viewing. That is the idea that trained peoples could see the distant targets without being there. Not magic, but a psychological attempt to weaponize the mind. Sounds like the 11 spying from the void, doesn't it? Right? Well, Stranger Things is a fiction, but the experiment behind its inspiration was painfully real. So here is the question. If government working with these psychic abilities for 50 years back, then what are they experimenting on today? And what if Stranger Things is just the beginning? And for more of these scientific stories, don't forget to follow the Professor Physics, cause who knows, maybe the next portal will open in your room.